Hello everyone, my name is Brew and this is my story. Before I continue, please like and subscribe to my channel. I was brought up by a single dad who worked very hard to give me a good life. We didn't have much, but Dad and I had each other and it was enough.
Always work hard and success will follow. Got that, little birdie?
I'll say yes if you buy me ice cream.
Dad and I were close and we would talk about everything under the sun. Well, everything except Mom. Every time I tried asking Dad about Mom, he would avoid the topic like the plague. And eventually I stopped asking. Growing up, I fell in love with music dream to become a singer. And at 19, my dream finally came true when I got an invitation to audition for a famous all-girls group, the Masked Minx. These girls were super famous, but no one knew what they looked like because they always performed with a mask on. I was pretty excited, but the only thing was to convince Dad.
But I've never been away from you, and you're too young to travel alone. What if you get in some trouble?
Then come with me.
I wish I could, but I have a work trip coming up.
I just know if I had a mom, it would be easier for both of us. You could take me on this trip and you could go to work. Dad, well, I guess I am that unlucky. No, Mom, no trip sucks. But I know you're doing your best.
Hey, we're very lucky to have each other. I guess I can make some time and take you. But you have to promise that you'll quit bringing up these stories of your mom.
I promise.
And just like that, Dad and I were on a plane to London. The band had arranged for us to fly first class. And when we finally arrived, I was excited to be welcomed at the airport by a personal chauffeur. Soon after, we reached the hotel where we were staying, and it was also the venue for the auditions. I hugged my dad and entered the audition room, but it was empty. Just then, someone tapped on my shoulder. I turned around and almost passed out. It was a girl, and she had the exact same face as mine, only more polished and prettier.
Okay, I know that we have at least 7 people who look exactly like you, but dude, this is beyond freaky. Who are you?
Firstly, please don't touch me. I hate being touched. Too many germs. And secondly, I am Ava, and I'm your twin sister.
My what?
Ava went on to tell me about how we were twins, and that our parents separated shortly after we were born. She was raised by our mom while Dad stayed back in America with me. She was a singer too, but recently she discovered that she had laryngitis and her singing career was basically over.
I was the one who sent you the mail and called you here. I have a very important tour coming up, and since I can't sing, I need you to take my place. You'll get a lot of money, and I won't lose my contracts. If you do a good job, maybe I can get my friend in the USA to sign you for his record label.
Okay, slow down. Can we take a step back? You're one of the Masked Minx and you want me to sing for you?
That's right.
Are you crazy? I just found out I have a twin sister and my head is already spinning, and I'm so close to having a panic attack. Ooh, 1 second. Even if in some parallel reality this whole thing was true, I would still have to tell my dad about you.
Your dad? I mean, our dad can't know that we've met. I do not want him to get suspicious. Mom has always told me how Dad has hated her all her life. And now I don't want him to take you away. Please, Rue, help me!
How do I even know you're my sister?
Ava showed me a copy of my birth certificate and a few pictures of us together as babies, but I couldn't trust her. So before I agreed, I placed a condition.
I'll agree if you make me meet Mom.
Deal!
Dad was waiting for me in the hotel lobby. I felt so angry by looking at his face. How could he hide such a big truth from me? I wanted to confront Dad, but I also wanted to meet Mom, so I decided to stay quiet and go with the flow. I went back to my room and dozed off. And hours later, I was woken up by a frantic call from Ava.
I need to see you now! Come to the lobby and I'm sending a car!
I got dressed urgently and did as Ava asked. We met at a restaurant where Ava walked in with the most gorgeous guy on her arm. She introduced him as Jason, her boyfriend, and I just couldn't stop staring at how perfect he was.
I need you to convince Dad to pay $100,000 to my manager.
Yeah, he's very cute.
Wait, sorry, what?
I need money, and I promise you will get back much more money when I get you signed on at my friend's record label.
Why do you need so much money suddenly?
To make arrangements for my tour. Why else? Mom spent all the money I made on my treatment and I have no savings left. Please. If you do this, I will take you to see Mom. I promise.
I was a little taken aback, but I wanted to see my mom so desperately, so I agreed to help Ava out. But Dad would never let go of such a huge amount, so my only other option was Grandpa. He owned several big shopping malls all over the country, and he always told me that I could ask for anything. I called my grandpa and explained the situation to him. He was so happy that I finally met my twin. He apologized for not telling me all this time and promised to help with the money. The next day, Ava let me practice with her background singers and dancers, and I got such a rush out of it. She even let me sign some autographs for her fans on her behalf. I loved being in the spotlight. After the practice, Ava and I were on our way back when I asked her if I could meet Mom.
Not yet. Mom just had a minor heart attack last month, and seeing you might put her into shock, so we need to wait. Meanwhile, could you be a doll and get me some more money?
Why? I've already spent enough. Ava, I need to see Mom now, or I will call off the deal.
I asked the driver to stop the car and walked out feeling confused and angry. I wanted to cry because I had just lost my grandpa his $100,000 and I still hadn't seen my mom. I was outside the hotel when suddenly someone yanked at my arm. Jason,
What do you think you're doing?
Listen to me carefully, Rue. You have to get out of here. Ava and her mom are bad news. I heard Ava's mom talking about how they're going to drain your dad's finances. I think you're a really nice person, so please just tell your dad the truth and go back home.
And why should I trust you over my own family?
Because I know them. I've been with Ava long enough to know when she's lying, and her mother is no saint.
She's my mom too, and I think I'm old enough to know what's right and wrong. So thank you, but I'll take it from here.
saying that, I turned around and left, but Jason's words kept ringing in my head. I couldn't sleep a wink that night, and the next morning, I decided to finally tell Dad everything, but he was nowhere to be found. So I went downstairs and saw him talking to a strange woman in the hotel lobby. I walked up to him, and when he saw me, he turned white.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
This is Claire, your mom. I am so sorry you had to find out like this. And I know you met your twin. Your grandpa called me after Claire called him demanding for $1 million. We will be heading home tomorrow. I was just saying goodbye.
So you're saying goodbye and I don't even deserve a hello. How is that fair?
Don't blame your dad, sweetie.
Don't call me sweetie. You know why I asked Ava to meet you? So I could stand in front of you and ask you how you could abandon your own child.
I could only afford to bring up one child, and I randomly picked Ava. Not that it was a good decision. She's pretty much useless now.
Your absolute disregard for humanity amazes me. And thank God I never got a chance to know you, or I would be the only kid in the world who hates their own mother.
I turned around and ran to my room. An hour later, Dad showed up and told me the whole truth about how Claire had been using the excuse of raising Ava alone to get money from both my dad and Grandpa. They kept it as a secret to protect me.
You could have told me the truth.
You would have gone behind her anyway, little birdie. I know you that much.
Dad and I left for home that night, but I couldn't go back without meeting Ava. So I asked her to meet me at the airport, and surprisingly, she showed up. I introduced her to Dad. He was so happy, and he hugged her and shed tears. Ava and I sat down and I told her about what Mom had said.
Mom didn't raise me. She gave me up at birth and I lived in an orphanage. I only got back with her a few years back when someone from the orphanage told her about my singing talent, and since then, she's been trying to use me as a money-making machine. I hate her.
Then come with us. Dad and I would love to have you.
I would love to, but I can't. I still have so many debts to pay because of Claire.
I tried to convince Ava, but she refused. And soon after, Dad and I boarded the flight and left. Weeks passed, but I felt an empty pit in my stomach every time I thought about Ava. She was all alone, fighting my dragon of a mother, and I had to do something to help her. So I turned to Jason for help.
I told you, stay away from her. She and her mom are crooked.
My mom's using Ava? Please, Jason. She's my sister and your girlfriend. We have to help her out.
Okay, this might be a long shot, but what if we do a concert as Eva? It'll be like a face reveal tour. I know a few people who could help us. Find a band and we will use social media to spread the word and see where it goes.
And what if I'm not that good?
I've heard you sing, Rue. You'll be just fine.
We spoke to Ava and she was on board. Jason came down the next week and we spent days planning every second of the concert. Even my grandpa stepped in to give us a little money. Our posts on social media were very well received, and soon enough, almost all the tickets were sold out. Then one night I was grabbing coffee when I saw Jason at the same cafe, engrossed in a book that seems like a heavy read.
It's about kids who grew up in an orphanage. I was one of them.
I'm sorry, Jason. That must have been tough.
It was, but it made me who I am. And besides, I found a great family who loves me and adores me. You learn to find family in unexpected places.
Our conversation flowed from there. We talked about our pasts, our dreams, our fears. I shared about the loneliness I felt growing up without a mother, and he spoke of the challenges of growing up without a family at all. I'd never connected with anyone like this before, and it was truly amazing. One night before the performance, I was nervously checking out the stage when Jason slid his hand inside mine. I just hope it works.
I'm sure it will. And Drew, it's amazing what you're doing for Ava. Not everyone has this kind of heart.
Not everyone gets a second chance with their families either. Trust me, I'm doing this for myself.
Jason came forward, gently stroked my cheeks, and I felt my face on fire. And before I could react, he leaned in and kissed me, but I pushed him away.
This is not right. You're with Ava.
No, I'm not. Ava and I were just dating for the public. Trust me, we mean nothing to each other.
She's still my sister, and you and I have to respect that.
I walked away from Jason knowing I really wanted the kiss, but family is more important. So I decided to put my feelings aside and concentrate on the bigger picture. The next night was the concert, and it was a huge hit. We collected a lot of money, and when Ava found out, she was beyond happy. That night, I slept with the best feeling ever. But the next morning, my dad shook me awake, and then he told me the most shocking news of my life. Apparently, Ava had turned down my offer to move in with me and Dad, and instead, she slapped me with a legal notice for impersonating her without her permission. The only way she would take her complaint back was if my dad agreed to pay her $10 million. I feel so stupid for wanting to help her.
It's not your fault. I guess she's just more like your mom than you thought.
I could not stop crying, because I knew this was going to make me and Dad so poor. I had to come up with a solution before we ended up homeless. So, I decided to approach Ava, but my calls and messages went unanswered. I was running out of options when a couple of days later, Ava showed up at my front door, along with Jason.
What are you doing here?
I ran away. I'm finally free.
Free to do what? Brand me as a liar? I tried to help you, and you threatened to sue me.
It wasn't me. It was all Claire's idea.
Apparently, Claire had taken all of Ava's phones, and she was the one who had sent the notice in Ava's name.
I'd gone back home to talk to Ava in person, but she was missing.
I tried to tell her how wrong this was, but she just locked me up. But somehow I ran away and hid at my friend's place till Jason found me. I'm so sorry, Rue.
It's okay. All that matters is that now you're here and you're safe.
I hugged Ava tight, and the two of us told Dad everything. He got the best lawyers. And with Ava's testimony, Claire landed in jail for exploiting a minor against her will and cheating Dad out of his money. She just called the house one day and begged me to take her back as our mom.
I made a mistake. Please forgive me. I'm your mother. You can't send me to jail.
Oh, yes, we can. Just like you sent Ava to an orphanage. And just like you abandoned me and my father, now it's time for payback. And you're gonna get yours.
Dang right you will.
Soon after Mom went to jail, Ava and I decided to share our story with the world, and it was very well received. We became famous and even launched our music careers. I sang and Ava played the piano. One day, as we were done performing, Ava hugged me tight and whispered in my ear,
Jason's here to see you. Don't worry. He told me everything about how you both are pigeon heads and were ready to sacrifice your love for me.
So you don't have a problem?
No, dummy. I never loved him the way you do. Go on. He's all yours.
I was so happy, I rushed backstage and saw Jason waiting for me. Without thinking, I threw my arms around him and pulled him in.
I know too much has happened, but I'm ready to move on if you are.
I'm 10 steps ahead of you, babe.
I learned that sometimes the people related to you can hurt you the most, and you always have to be ready for anything.
Hi, I'm Emily from a small town in Texas. Please like and subscribe. Ever since I was practically a baby, I dreamed of having a pony. I had pony dolls and drew pictures of ponies and watched as many movies and television shows about ponies as I could. Mama, look at that beautiful pony.
Look at the pretty outfit on the lady riding the pony.
My older sister Trish didn't share my love for ponies at all, and my parents weren't very enthusiastic about getting me one either. But we have so much space. I promise I'll never ride it too far.
Emily, you're too little. Besides, horses are very expensive and riding can be dangerous.
Your mom's right. Why can't you be interested in playing with your dolls like your sister?
Our house was away from the city, and it had a big yard and even an old barn which could be used as a stable. It was the perfect place to keep a pony, but they just wouldn't let me. Even though I was a couple of years younger than my sister, our birthdays were on the same day of the year. It was so irritating because I wanted to have a birthday of my own, but it always felt more like her birthday instead of mine, I guess because she'd been around longer.
Happy birthday, Trish. Oh, and you too, Emily.
In celebration of my 8th birthday and Trish's 10th, Dad surprised us by bringing home a beautiful horse. Oh my goodness, it's a pony. You finally got me a pony. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Now hold on there, this horse is for both of you girls. Trish will take riding lessons first, and then you can have your turn when you're older, Emily.
You want me to ride that big, scary, dirty animal? But
Horse riding's great, honey. It may seem awful to you now, but trust me, you'll love it once you get the hang of it.
I don't have a problem with this horse. I love him already. Just tell me, when's my turn?
While Trish takes riding lessons, you need to care for the horse, so you learn how to be responsible because you're so little.
So maybe in a year or two.
In a year or two? That's so unfair. Trish didn't even want a horse, and she gets to start riding right away? I felt like Cinderella, cleaning up and preparing the feed for the horses for more than a year while my sister rode around like a snooty little princess. Actually, it was Trish. After just her first year of riding, she started entering competitions, and I still hadn't had my chance. So one night I decided to take things into my own hands. I snuck out late and saddled the horse, then climbed onto it. Giddy up, let's go! Yay! But no sooner had I made one lap around the yard that Trish ran out in front of us.
What are you doing, Emily? You have no training. You'll hurt yourself.
Horsey! Calm down, boy. But the horse was really agitated and threw me off balance. Trish let out a piercing scream, and my parents came running out.
What's going on here?
I looked up at Trish, my eyes pleading with her to side with me and pretend like she was the one who'd taken out the horse for a ride. But of course she did not.
Are you crazy? You shouldn't have been riding without taking lessons first. It's dangerous.
You were out here riding, Emily? You could have been badly hurt. How could you sneak out like that behind our backs?
If you would let me take lessons in the first place, I wouldn't have had to sneak out.
You're clearly still not responsible enough to start riding.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying we should wait at least another year for your lessons.
No, you're the worst. I'm not going to be my sister's mate forever, while she gets to live my dream.
You don't have a say here. You're still a child.
She was right. I had no say and my tantrums went ignored. Even though I wasn't allowed to ride, I still loved that horse. So I kept taking care of it and watching my sister from behind the scenes, competing in rodeos and winning big shiny trophies and medals. One day before one of Trish's rodeo competitions, I was brushing down the horse and singing to it when suddenly this boy who was one of the competitors started playing along with his guitar. I was a little embarrassed, but it was magical at the same time.
Hey, I'm Josh. I hope it's okay that I just started playing. Your singing was really pretty, and I just couldn't help myself.
No, it was perfect. Usually horses are my only audience, but I liked having someone else to sing to. He was a couple of years older than me, but that didn't matter. I could feel the connection between us. It was like electricity.
If you want, I can teach you to play guitar.
Oh, that would be wonderful, but I couldn't ask you to do that. I'm sure you're very busy.
You didn't ask, I offered. Besides, you tend to meet the same people a lot on the rodeo circuit, and I'd like to look forward to meeting you in each new city.
Spending time with Josh and learning to play guitar was so much fun. I almost didn't even mind my parents ignoring me or being my sister's servant anymore. Well, I did, but not as much. When I was 15, we went to a huge rodeo in Nashville. I'd never seen such big, beautiful stages and sparkly costumes in my life, but it all turned out to be a bit overwhelming for Trisha's horse. While she was doing a reversed routine during the opening ceremony, the bright lights flashed right in her horse's eyes and blinded it, and the loud voices over the stadium speakers frightened it even more. It started to panic and act up. Watching from the sidelines, I suddenly had an idea. I grabbed a mic and rushed out onto the arena.
Emily, get back. It's too dangerous.
What are you doing, Emily? You'll spook the horse more and get Trish hurt.
I started singing a country song I'd written myself, and the whole audience went silent with breathless anticipation. The horse almost immediately started calming down at my voice as if he was entranced by it, and when the song ended, the audience erupted into cheers and applause. I was requested to sing another song, and everyone loved it. After the rodeo was over, a man in a suit approached me.
Hi, Emily. I'm a big record executive here in Nashville, and I think you could be the biggest country music star ever.
Wow, really?
Yes, really.
My parents weren't thrilled at the idea, but the record executive convinced them by saying I could perform at the same places we were already going to for rodeo shows. So they agreed. But Josh seemed really excited for me and gave me a big hug.
Thank goodness he acted fast and saved your sister like that, and I'm so proud of you for getting that recording contract.
I blushed at the compliment as we pulled apart. Our faces were close, and I felt this was the moment we were going to share our first kiss. But then suddenly something horrible happened.
Well, I'm glad this show's over.
Trish, I was so worried for you.
Josh hugged Trish tight. Then they kissed. I was shocked. It was like reality had shattered into a million pieces, and down was up and up was down. It didn't make sense. And then I was so angry I could spit nails. I felt like fire was running through my veins and I wanted to shoot lasers out of my eyes. Get away from him! Witch!
What?
How could you steal my boyfriend, Trish, right in front of my face?
You're what? Emily, when did I ever say I was your boyfriend?
You implied it. I mean, I think you did. There's clearly a connection between us.
There's clearly been some confusion, but I don't want to get in the middle of sisters. I don't think I can be around either of you. I'm sorry.
Josh, wait.
I hope you can both work things out. Goodbye.
As Josh left, I turned furiously to Trish. Haven't you stolen enough from me already? Did you have to take him too? She just gaped at me like a fish, like I was the one who'd done something wrong. I cried all that night, and I refused to talk to Trish for months. Fortunately, singing and writing songs kept me so busy that I didn't have time to keep dwelling on how Trish had betrayed me, and I poured most of my anger and hurt into my lyrics. I recorded my first album, and when it was released, it debuted at the top of the charts. I was famous overnight. My face was all over billboards, and people were always stopping me in public to get my autograph. I even started a vlog on social media and instantly got millions of followers. By the time I was 16, I was world famous and had more money than my parents ever had, so I decided to move out on my own. My parents tried to stop me.
I forbid you to move out. You are still a child. And 2.
What? Too little? You've been telling me that my entire life and it's never been true. I am not too little. I've achieved big things and have even bigger dreams. I have my own money now and I'm going to live my own life exactly the way I want.
As long as you are still legally a minor, you're living under our roof, under our rules.
That's what he thought. By that time, I had my own agent manager Anne's legal team. They helped me get legally emancipated. I bought my own house, and I finally had a beautiful horse for myself. I paid for my own lessons and even rode the horse during some of my live concerts. Months later, my latest concert tour brought me back to my hometown. After performing on opening night, I walked out of the venue's back entrance to find a girl crying in the alley. It was Trish. Trish, what are you doing here?
Emily, I wasn't expecting to run into you.
Strange, because if you didn't want to run into me, you shouldn't have come to my concert. And why are you crying? Not that I care, I'm just curious.
I came because I wanted to see you perform, but seeing you on the stage and living out your dreams just made me a bit sad. Mom and Dad are making me go out on the rodeo circuit again.
What an ungrateful diva. She'd gotten everything she wanted plus everything I wanted. So why are you complaining? I had to go find another dream because you took mine away and now you're crying about it.
Emily, I never wanted to ride a horse in the first place. How do you not remember that? I wanted to play with makeup and design dresses. Mom and Dad made me take lessons so I could be a good example for you.
I'm sure all of their attention and winning those awards didn't hurt.
My medals and trophies mean nothing to me, and her parents were suffocating me with attention. I couldn't get a second myself. I wished I could just hang out in the stables like you for just one day.
You wished you were like me. Oh, I see. Maybe that explains why you tried to steal Josh from me.
I didn't even know he was your boyfriend. I don't think he knew that either. Are you sure you didn't just misread some signs?
I don't know, maybe I did. It was beginning to dawn on me that I'd been kind of self-absorbed and jumped to conclusions too fast. And maybe my sister wasn't that horrible. She just didn't have the strength to fight for her dreams like I did. Trish, I'm sorry I judged you so harshly, but you really can't spend the rest of your life doing something you don't love. You need to stand up to Mom and Dad and I'll come with you. My parents were shocked to see me, and even more surprised when I told them Trish wouldn't be competing in rodeos anymore.
That's not your decision, Emily.
You're right, it's not. It's Trish's decision, and you're not being good parents by keeping your kids away from their dreams. You already drove one daughter away. Do you want to drive Trish out of your lives too by being so bullheaded? For the first time in my life, my parents were speechless and were actually listening to what I had to say.
We thought we were doing the best for both of you. You were always on the smaller side, and I was terrified to let you go for something risky like horse riding.
And Trish was so good at it, we thought she'd be more successful than she would be. A fashion. I can see that we were wrong and we're sorry.
It's okay, Dad.
Love and understanding within a family are the keys to healing all wounds. Don't compare or impose, because everyone has their own path to shine. Hey guys, I'm Zoe, 18 years old, and right now I'm working as the interpreter for the super famous K-pop idol Jinu on his one-month world tour. People always say I'm lucky, like, oh my god, you get to be around your idol 24/7 and see him in the most real everyday moments. Yeah, I don't think so. I get gifts like death threats as often as I eat rice. Things like you're way too close to him or I'm the one who deserves to be by his side. Yep, all the time. If I had a choice, I'd stay as far away from K-pop idols as humanly possible. They're walking chaos magnets. People also love asking how I even landed the job in the first place, especially since I'm just a broke linguistics student. The answer's easy. I'm the best. Jinu, the guy I work for, is huge with top-tier idol status. He made it big, crazy young, and by 20, he was already headlining his first world tour. That's wild even by industry standards.
Hey, since you're always glued to Jinu, did you catch any dating tea? The internet's losing it over rumors he's secretly in love.
Not my job, not my business. I keep things strictly professional, never fangirl, never gets you close. That's how I stay safe. After working like a machine all day, I usually unwind with a little evening walk. But tonight, my usual chill spot was taken by a sketchy couple acting super suspicious. Thieves, paparazzi, obsessed fans. They stood there for like an hour, and now, oh great, now they're hugging. Kids these days are so bold. I crept past, praying no one would notice when suddenly Jinyu crashed into me, and in that instant, camera flashes exploded, blazing through the night like fireworks.
Jackpot. Front page matériel.
Next day, there we were, me and Jinyu in a super questionable position, splashed across every news site and trending everywhere.
Wait, Jinu's mystery girlfriend is his interpreter?
I was shipping him with Mint. Angie, my OTP is ruined.
The hate comments flooded my socials. Yeah, no amount of paycheck is worth this kind of PR disaster. Time to set the record straight. Just as I started typing up a denial post, Jinu's manager showed up. Relax, I'm already writing a clarification post about the whole mess.
Wait, don't post anything yet. We need to talk.
You want me to pretend to be Jinu's girlfriend for the entire world tour?
Take a breath. It's a mutually beneficial arrangement.
5 minutes ago, I got an offer that felt like something out of a fever dream.
We'll announce that you two fell for each other. After spending so much time working closely, when the tour ends, you drift apart. Break up due to distance. Super clean.
You agree to this?
Yeah. Not like I had much of a choice.
Lately, the dating rumors around Jinu have been out of control, and after last night's chaos, it's better to go public with a girlfriend than explain why he was cuddling his non-romantic interpreter in the middle of a park at midnight.
I was ready to say no freaking way until he slid a contract across the table. 1, 2, 6 zeros. That amount could cover my rent, college tuition, and half my family's bills for years.
And it's only for 1 month.
So yeah. Next thing I knew, I was part of a full-on fake relationship. We had to follow a whole dating itinerary, posting cute couple photos, tagging each other on social media, making together, even doing romantic dinners. It was painfully awkward, like physically painful.
You two look like wooden statues. Some of the fans are already suspicious.
So during public appearances, I'd stick close to Jinu while dodging every icy glare his fans threw at me. Never in my life have I felt so hated by so many people at once.
Careful, Babe. Smile. Make it look soft and natural.
I was basically a frozen robot holding Jinu's hand with a forced everything spine smile glued to my face.
Now every moment, I just want you near. Lost in your eyes, my love. Chasing away a fear.
Wait, this song's new. I haven't heard it before.
I'm writing it for someone special. Hey, you're not tense anymore. Looks like my trick worked.
Was he paying attention to how I felt? He was actually really thoughtful and kind of charming. Meanwhile, I kept doing my job as his interpreter. I was with Jinu, literally 24/7 and practically his shadow.
안녕하세요. 저는 진우. 여러분 모두 감사합니다.
Dozens of cameras turned my way. For the first time, everyone was looking at me and I froze. My tongue literally tied itself in knots. Nu. Thank everyone for support.
Wow. Can't even pronounce your boyfriend's real name.
She's American. It's natural if Korean names are tricky for her. Here, repeat after me. 진우.
He took his time helping me? Sound it out. 진우.
Perfect.
Just like that, he smoothed over my screw-up. All I could remember was his glowing smile and the thunder in my chest. Later that night, I wandered alone, totally dazed. My mind wouldn't stop replaying that moment.
You! How dare you steal Jinu from me? He's not allowed to have a girlfriend.
The girl rushed towards me. I tried to resist, but she was too strong. Just then, Jinu appeared, stepping in front of me and stopping her from advancing.
I was just protecting you. She's not good enough. You should break up with her.
She's the girlfriend I chose. Please respect that. Leave or I'll call security.
The fan backed off and vanished into the night. Thanks. You literally saved me.
You looked lost earlier. I was going to check on you. Guess I showed up just in time.
Jinu was still the same kind, sincere, and so gentle. We stood there, eyes locked, saying nothing, and then my feet started moving on their own, slowly carrying me toward them.
There you are, babe. Took me forever to find you.
And some unfamiliar girl leaned in and kissed him right on the cheek. I knew that face. Rumi, a rising idol with a bright career ahead. But what was she doing here, clinging to Jinu like that?
This is Rumi, my real girlfriend.
Thanks for pretending to date him, Zoe. My career's taking off, and a dating scandal would have tanked everything.
In that moment, I just stood there like some awkward clown, third-wheeling a cozy couple scene. Jinu eventually told me everything.
That night, Rumi saw the paparazzi and panicked. She shoved me, and I fell into you. And, well, everything that followed. I'm really sorry I dragged you into this mess.
It's fine, I'll still honor the contract. Then I turned away before he could see my eyes. After that, I kept my distance. I did my job in front of others, but kept things cold and professional and private. Jinu noticed, clearly confused, but I didn't care anymore. Right at that moment, the love contract between me and Jinu was all over the news, along with photos of him getting cozy with Rumi. The media kept blasting headlines like Jinu's fake romance hides his secret girlfriend Rumi. It was a full-blown scandal. I was completely buried under the internet's rage, and both Jinu and Rumi's careers took a serious hit. Rumi was the first to speak up, denying everything.
Jinu and I are just friends. I had no idea who he's dating.
Then she broke up with him. She said she had to protect her career. It was the first time I'd ever seen Jinu cry. He kept performing, but he looked hollow. He lost weight, stopped smiling, and kept zoning out on stage. Fans started leaving him. Hang in there. No matter what happens, you've still got one fan left, me. Before every show, I'd whisper, hang in there. And whenever he was down, I'd be there. Because no matter what, I didn't want to watch a star burn out.
I'm better now, thanks to you. Thank you for staying by my side.
Little by little, he came back to life. He shined again, but the attacks didn't stop. At the next concert, boos echoed from the crowd.
제가 잘못했습니다. 제 개인적인 일이 제 일과 여러분의 신뢰에 피해를 끼쳤습니다. 진심으로 사과드립니다.
He bowed and said it all in Korean. I stepped up beside him, back in interpreter mode. The contract was my idea. I manipulated Jinu into fake dating me because I wanted fame. He's too kind to expose me, but I'll take full responsibility. The crowd erupted in angry shouts. After my confession, Jinu looked visibly confused. He only understood a few words.
Zoe, what did you just say?
The truth. After that whole mess, of course, I took the full hit from the public backlash. Meanwhile, Jinu slowly started to win back his fans' sympathy. I ended the interpreter contract on my own, gave up the massive paycheck, and disappeared without a trace. Jinu kept calling me nonstop, but I never picked up. Then came the final night of the tour. I pulled on a hoodie, hid in the crowd, and watched from afar as Jinu took the stage.
This song is for the most special person in my life.
Then the music started. It filled the arena, wrapped around my chest.
Started with a contract, a twist of fate. Never thought my heart would open wide this day. Now every moment, I just want you near, lost in your eyes. My love chasing away. I feared to see it coming. This love so true, unexplained, everything. It's you. It's you.
And somehow, even in the crowd, we locked eyes again. He stepped off stage, walked toward me slowly. Time stood still.
I hope you like the song I wrote for you.
Then he leaned in and kissed me. To be honest, that whole singing incident stirred up quite a bit of drama in the fandom. Jinu's manager was absolutely fuming.
It's the price you pay for real love. It's worth it.
As for Rumi, she's now a rising young idol. If her career keeps going strong, she might even outshine Jinu someday. One time, we happened to run into her.
I wish you two all the happiness in the world.
Same to you. I came to understand that everyone makes their own choices. Rumi chose her career and gave up everything else for success. As for me and Jinu, we were just two fools chasing after love and happiness. I was chilling on this flight to Paris, manifesting a romantic summer getaway, when suddenly the lights flickered.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're entering a bit of turbulence. Please return to your seat.
And then everyone started to panic. Some guy started confessing all his sins. And then, yep, we dropped. After a bout of violent shaking, miraculously, the engine started working again and we landed safely. I survived. Just barely. But somehow, this was bound to happen to me. Hi, I'm Mira, the unluckiest girl in the world. Do you want to know why? Like and subscribe to find out? Last time you saw me, Abby, the guy I secretly had a crush on, finally admitted that he liked me too. But right after that, the universe pulled a petty move. Abby got into a summer program in Paris, and we ended up 3,728 miles apart. We promised to keep in touch, but you know how that goes. Texts faded, calls dried up, and I spiraled. What if our summer fling never even got to fling? So I did what any wildly unhinged, overly dramatic teen would do. I booked a one-week trip to Paris with one mission to make us official. But here I was, fresh off a near-death flight, stuck in the crustiest transit airport known to man. I dragged myself to the end of a refund demanding mob when suddenly the terminal exploded. Apparently a movie star had landed and his herd of rabid fans crashed through and body slammed me into the tile floor. He actually stopped horrified and knelt beside me like some chiseled, apologetic guardian angel.
Hey, I'm so sorry. My fans can get intense.
It's okay. Thank you. After that, he walked away while I just stood there, dazed. A few hours later, I too set foot in the heart of Paris. Ah, the city of love. Nothing could ruin this moment for me. Until I tried to check in at my hotel.
Your reservation is for June 14th.
I'm sorry. What? It's currently May. I bent down to check. What? June 14th. I had booked the wrong room. Damn it. And just like that, I was kicked out onto the street, dragging my luggage behind me, my dignity left back at the check-in counter. That's when a random guy sprinted past and snatched my suitcase. Instinct kicked in. Hey, that's mine! We started tug-of-warring right there until the suitcase gave up and snapped open. Men's underwear launched into the air, humiliating slow motion. My brain lagged behind the chaos, and then it hit me. This wasn't my suitcase! Where is my suitcase?
You pervert.
And then he bolted. This is the romantic Paris that I get. It was one of those moments where I completely crumbled. How long was I supposed to carry this bad luck like it was part of me? Fighting back tears, I shoved the underwear back in. That's when something caught my eye. A velvet box. Inside was a delicate necklace with a glinting 4-leaf clover charm and a note to the bearer of this charm. Luck will find you. Magic is real. I stared at it, heart pounding. Then without a word, I clasped it around my neck, quietly daring the universe to try me again. Just then, a scream pierced the air. People pointed upward. An orange cat dangled from a high-rise balcony, and then it slipped. Without thinking, I lunged forward, and the little furball landed right in my arms. Then cheers erupted all around me. People were actually calling me a hero. Then, a woman came running through the crowd. She scooped the cat and burst into tears.
Mon Dieu, tu as sauvé mon bébé.
Turns out, this cat owner was a fashion tycoon who owned half of Avenue Montaigne. Next thing I knew, she was whisking me away to her private car and insisting I come stay in her penthouse as a mercy. By that evening, I was standing on the balcony of a literal palace in the sky, staring at a view of the Eiffel Tower. Meanwhile, photos of me catching the cat had gone viral. Billboards all over Paris read, La fille la plus chanceuse, the luckiest girl. I stood there in disbelief. Maybe magic was real after all. The next morning, I got dressed for my first official date with Abby. Luckily, I had the entire closet of a fashion mogul waiting for me. I finally settled on something casual, cute, and stepped outside, only to find Paris was crying. I sighed and pulled up my umbrella. The second my foot hit the street, the clouds parted like someone hit pause on the weather. Looks like luck was on my side today. While everyone else desperately waved for a cab but was ignored, the moment I raised my hand, 4 taxis screeched to a halt right in front of me. All the drivers scrambled to be the one to take me.
C'est la fille chanceuse. I drive the famous lucky girl.
And it didn't stop there. Traffic was backed up for miles, but somehow every car cleared out just for us to zip through, and I actually got to the cafe early. Abby was already there. When our eyes met, he smiled. Just like that, all the chaos getting here felt worth it. We hugged, a little awkward, a lot of butterflies.
You made it.
Against all odds. Yeah. After coffee, we wandered through the streets, turning a corner straight into someone's wedding. No one seemed to mind. The bride saw me, smiled, and tossed the bouquet right into my arms. The whole crowd gasped and cheered. It felt like the universe was yelling, these two belong together. A few blocks later, we stumbled on a carnival booth.
Le premier tour est gratuit pour la fille la plus chanceuse.
I gave the wheel a playful twirl, not expecting anything. It landed on gold.
Congratulations! You've won a private Sand River cruise for 2.
Really?
Wow, you're really lucky.
Merci, monsieur. That day, as the boat drifted along, I suddenly fell into Abby's arms. In that moment, our faces touched, and we shared our very first kiss just as a radiant rainbow stretched across the sky.
I'm really glad you came.
By the time we docked, someone had caught our rainbow kiss in a photo, and now it was already blowing up online. The luckiest girl strikes again. Paris falls in love with her love story. I should have been embarrassed, but honestly, I just held Abby's hand tighter. Everything felt exactly where it was supposed to be. I couldn't wait for our next date, but I ended up oversleeping. And halfway there, I realized I'd left the necklace behind. Too late to turn back now. Just then, the rain poured down. When I waved for a cab, they all sped past, ignoring me, and I had no choice but to run to the meeting point. 20 minutes later, I ended up in some forgotten corner of Paris, completely lost with 0 bars. When it finally came back, I had 10 missed calls from Abby.
Hey, where are you? I've been trying to call. I can't make it tonight. The dorm saw the photo of us yesterday and caught me out past curfew. I'm grounded until the end of the week. I'm so sorry.
I sank onto a bench, everything inside me sinking. After knowing what it felt like to be lucky, I couldn't go back, not when I still hadn't told Abby how I felt. From that moment on, the necklace never left my neck. It wasn't just a lucky charm anymore. I needed it as a part of me. Then came the last day, 8 hours until my flight. I had one shot with Abby, and I planned every second of it. I wore the dress Abby said brought out my eyes and slipped the sketch I drew of our river cruise moment into my bag. Then I'd meet him at the perfect spot right under the Eiffel Tower at exactly 8:57 p.m. I reached up to check the necklace one last time before stepping out. I was halfway across a bridge by the sign when footsteps thundered behind me. Before I could turn around, a hand yanked at my neck and the chain snapped. It was him, the thief who tried to steal my luggage. I broke into a run. The thief crashed full speed into a guy walking toward him. The guy stumbled, teetered back, and then he fell over the edge of the railing. I skidded to a stop. The man had fallen into the river. I froze. The thief was still running, my luck disappearing with every step. But in the water below, someone was drowning. My mind raced, but before I could finish the thought, I plunged down without hesitation and pulled him to shore. Thank God. Are you all right? You really scared me.
I'm shaken, but I'll be fine. Don't worry.
Is that true?
Yes, I'm okay now. I thought I wouldn't make it, but you saved me. Thank you, truly.
All of a sudden, the Eiffel Tower began to shine. Abby? I got up again and ran like the city was on fire behind me. I panicked and ran to the Eiffel Tower, but when I got there wasn't a single person around. He was gone, of course. I broke down, crying in the rain, when suddenly someone came from behind and held an umbrella over me. I turned around and saw Abby.
That's insane. I was gonna tell you tonight too how I felt, but everything kept going wrong. I missed my train, got caught in the rain, twisted my ankle, and dropped the flowers. I honestly thought I wouldn't make it.
We stood there, both shaking from the cold and everything else, and then finally I said it. I don't want to leave without telling you. I like you. Like, a lot. So will you be mine this time?
I've been waiting for this moment for so long. Yes, I'm yours. I love you.
I love you too, more than words can say. He stepped closer and pulled me in, and we kissed, and just like that, everything felt weightless. Have you ever told a lie before? Me first, yes, and it totally changed my life. Hey, I'm Mira. Please like and subscribe. At school, I'm kind of known for my grades, but not so much for anything else. I do well in class, but I'm not exactly outgoing enough to have a crowd of friends. I don't really mind. I live with my grandma in a small house. We don't have much. She takes on extra babysitting gigs, and I work part-time delivering pizza for a crazy busy shop up the street. Everything we earn goes into my college savings. One day, we noticed a van parked across the street for a while.
Looks like we've got new neighbors.
It was a classy-looking family, and their daughter stood out right away. She looked a little older than me. Beautiful, graceful, totally book-smart, like someone straight off a Harvard banner. And when she showed up with a basket of muffins, I knew it was really her. You're Zoe, the one who got a full ride to Harvard for some science project, right? I don't remember the details, but that's you, isn't it?
It wasn't a big deal. Really?
No way. Your face was all over the news. People look up to you like big time. Zoe's humility just made me admire her more. From that moment on, she became my someday go. I rode the scooter into the fancy part of town to drop off a pizza. I stopped at Mr. Cranston's house, a super polite guy who always tips well, and rang the bell.
I'm done. I swear. Your son is beyond impossible.
The yelling was coming from next door. A girl in her 20s was standing in the yard, absolutely fuming.
Hold on. If you leave now, you lose your payment.
No offense, madam. $200 an hour is amazing, but unless your son gets an exorcism, I'm never coming back.
Then she stormed off in a sleek car while I was still mentally chewing on the drama I'd just witnessed.
Not surprise. That house eats tutors alive. Longest one lasted a week.
He handed me a $20 tip, and I rode off. But I couldn't stop thinking about that $200 an hour. Back home, I spotted Zoe reading on her front steps. Figured it wouldn't hurt to ask a genius for advice, so I told her everything. I mean, what if they expect a lot? I've never tutored before.
You've got the knowledge. You can totally do it. And if you have to stretch the truth a bit, go for it.
Stretch the truth?
It's not lying. It's just highlighting your strong points.
So I took the leap. Thanks to Mr. Cranston, I landed an interview with that family.
You say you've got extensive tutoring experience, and I've seen your academic records. Very impressive. But my son Abby is difficult. You're the 10th tutor this month.
I understand, madam. I truly believe I can help your little kid.
He's 18.
What? While she walked me to his room, she kept talking about how I could start him off with basics, like freshman-level work.
He dropped out after his first year of high school, and he hasn't really left the house since.
I pictured some scary guy covered in tattoos, But instead, he was sitting perfectly straight at his desk, back facing the door. Hi, I'm Mira.
You tutor? Figures.
My jaw legit dropped. The guy looked like he belonged on a magazine cover, not in a dropout vial.
Let me guess. First time tutoring?
My stomach twisted. How did he know?
Ooh, look miserable. It's written all over your face.
I rushed to a mirror while he laughed behind me.
You're not cut out for this.
Instead of snapping back, I just felt small, embarrassed, a little rushed. Just give me a chance, okay? I swear I'll do everything I can to help you. He stared right at me, but didn't say a word. And that night, I got "No, you're fired" text from his mom. The next day, I showed up twice as nervous, but that paycheck could change everything for us.
I'm keeping your secret, but not 'cause I think you can teach me. Just tell my mom I'm doing better. That way she backs off both of us.
You want me to lie to your mom?
Not a lie. I thought you were good at this game.
I didn't answer, just sat there, feeling awful. One lie was already turning into two. Was I becoming the bad guy?
Just do what you're good at.
So we started, but it didn't take long to figure out Abby already knew everything. If you're so smart, why not just go back to school?
That's none of your business.
The tension between us was electric, but no matter what, I had a job to do. Whether he listened or not, one rainy afternoon, I was biking like crazy toward Abby's house. Well, I just got off my miserable pizza shift and my knee was bleeding like heck.
You're late. That's very unprofessional.
I'm really sorry, madam. I bowed my head, trying to hide the mess on my leg.
If this happens again, I'll have to reconsider.
It won't, I promise. Abby was at his desk as usual, cool as ever. He barely looked up when I walked in. Then, just for a second, he set a soft towel on my head.
Don't want your flu germs. Also, I've got bandages. That injury looks kinda rough.
That's when I noticed the blood had already soaked through my long skirt, and I don't know why, but suddenly I just broke down crying. I'm just trying so hard to make it to college.
So now you think I'm a loser for dropping out when I had every opportunity.
I looked him in the eyes for the first. Deep down, yeah, I had judged him like that. But after that day, Abby wasn't cold anymore. He actually paid attention when I taught, and that seemed to reassure his mom about me, about us, though sometimes he'd still throw questions I had no clue how to answer. That's not fair. That's college-level stuff. 3 months went by. We were way closer now. One night, I must have dozed off while giving Abby his routine quiz. When I woke up, he was gone, and the strap of a shirt had slipped off my shoulder. Did he cover me with his jacket? The test paper was finished in, like, less than a fifth of the time allotted, and next to it were piles of notes on advanced science topics I could barely wrap my brain around. Are you working on a science project? I think this could totally get you into Harvard. I asked after class ended.
Harvard's a joke. No offense. Used to be my dream, too, but not anymore.
Did something happen?
I got expelled from high school.
Expelled? For what?
Cheating. That's what they claimed. I worked on a project with a friend, but the day before submission, she deleted my name, erased all my work, and turned it in as her own.
And she accused you of cheating just to get you kicked out? Abby didn't answer. He just stared out the window. Why didn't you report her? That's so messed up.
Because I cared about her. I just wish I could have been in the photo with her. Harvard, full ride and all.
Zoe?
You know her?
Know her? She was my idol. I couldn't believe how upside down everything suddenly felt. The successful girl turned out to be the cheater, and the failure was actually a genius. I should go. On the porch, Zoe called out from across the street. I pretended I didn't hear her. My stomach was in knots. Ugh, I felt gross. I collapsed onto my bed, but something else started eating away at me. After all those tutoring sessions, something had shifted. Abby wasn't just hurting because he got betrayed. He was hurting because he got betrayed by someone he loved. He loved Zoe and still wanted to protect her. There was no space left in Abby's heart for someone like me. After that, tutoring felt mechanical. We barely talked. I'd teach, he'd listen. Sometimes I snapped at his sarcastic comments way too fast. Time's up. Bye.
Mira. Wait.
Even Grandma and the kids noticed something was off. It was like a little storm cloud followed me around everywhere.
What's wrong with Mira?
I bet she's heartbroken. It's always like that in the movies.
Mira's not feeling well. Come on, little kids, let's give her space.
So, this was heartbreak, a romance that never even had the chance to begin facing. Abby became heavier every time. Honestly, this job had always been kind of pointless. He didn't need me.
Why are you resigning?
I took a deep breath and confessed everything. How I'd lied about having tutoring experience. How I'd taught him things he didn't even need. I'm sorry, madam. She tore into me. I deserved every word of it.
Stop it, Mom. She gave it everything she had.
His mom paused, then opened her designer purse and dropped a thick stack of bills in front of me.
I thought I'd finally found someone who could help Abby. Here's your pay. Take it and go.
I can't accept this, madam. I'm sorry. The rain had to stop, but it felt like I was carrying a storm inside. The job was over. I'd never go back there, never see Abby again. I buried myself in pizza deliveries, trying to stay busy, but everything just felt emptier. One night, after a long shift, I was biking home in the dark. I turned onto my street and froze. Standing right there in my front yard was Abby.
I need to talk to you.
We just sat under the hazy glow of the street lamp.
I wanted to thank you for everything you taught me.
I didn't teach you anything. You were already a genius.
You taught me how to love life again. I shut myself off for so long. I was hiding.
And now
I want to go back to school. I want to live again.
I wanted to hold his hand. I wanted to hug him so bad, but then I heard footsteps behind us. Zoe froze when she saw Abby. So did he. She walked toward us slowly, her eyes darting between us.
I didn't expect to see you. Not after everything.
Abby didn't say a word.
I know things didn't end well between us, Abby, and I've hated myself for that. I know what I did was wrong. I never meant for it to go that far. I'm so sorry. I want to make things right.
She had no idea I already knew the truth. Abby stared at her for what felt like forever. I couldn't read his face.
You can't fix this. But Mira did.
Get it? I'm not asking for forgiveness. I just wanted you to know. I'm sorry for everything.
And with that, she turned and walked away, slowly disappearing into the dark.
You were there for me when no one else was. Thank you, Mira.
I cruised through town on my beat-up little bike, the sunrise warming my face. I slowed down as I passed through the fancy neighborhood and spotted Mr. Cranston walking his pet, and there was Abby. Ready? He gave me the tiniest smile. Then his mom stepped out and waved at us.
Good luck on your first day back, sweetheart. And Mira, thank you for everything.
I nodded and took off down the street with Abby by my side, riding straight into our next chapter. My apartment was freezing. It was always like this, but tonight, something was off. I'd been paranoid ever since I moved into this forsaken apartment, all because of the rumors about a phantom thief, a local robber famous for stealing everything in a house. So I set traps, lots of them. There he was, a phantom thief, or at least that's what I thought. No one steals from me. They swung the frying pan as hard as I could, but it went right through him. What the? That's when I realized I wasn't dealing with some thief. This was a ghost. I screamed, and the next thing I knew, everything went dark. Hi, I'm Wednesday. To find out what happens next, make sure to like and subscribe. 2 weeks ago, I thought I'd hit the jackpot. Cheap rent, my first apartment, no roommates. Turns out there's a reason the rent was cheap.
He hit another place last night. Took everything, even the doormat. Oh no, not the doormat.
What are they talking about?
Oh, just local gossip. Thieves should be the least of your worries here. Plus, the payment is done and the lease is signed. Enjoy your apartment. Bye-bye.
That should have been my first clue. Nope, nothing could be done. The lease was already signed. From day one, the place felt off. Like someone was watching me. The more I read about the phantom thief, the more paranoid I got. I mean, look at her. She lost everything. I wasn't about to let that happen to me, so I did what any reasonable person would do. I decided to defend my turf. If the thief tried to break in, I'd be ready. If he wanted to steal my socks, he'd have to do it over my dead body. I thought I'd finally caught him, the phantom thief. Turns out I'd caught something much worse, a ghost. And that's when I tripped and fainted. Now you guys are all caught up. When I opened my eyes, he was right in front of my face. I wanted to believe it was a concussion, a bad dream, anything but this. Oh, nope, absolutely not.
Whoa, chill, babe. You're gonna hurt yourself again.
This is not happening. I am hallucinating.
Actually, you're not.
Stay. Whatever, whoever, whatever you are, stay away from me.
Relax. I'm not here to haunt you.
Not here to haunt me? You scared me half to death.
Technically, you fainted.
You're a ghost.
Yeah, and technically, you're my new roommate. This is my place, and I'm letting you crash.
Roommate?
Yep, think of it like Joey and Chandler and Friends. You know.
No, nope, I'm leaving this place. Right away, I took out my phone and called the landlord. Hey, it's Wednesday. I need to break my lease.
Okay, but I won't refund the money.
What? But my apartment is haunted.
Ghosts aren't legally a reason to terminate a lease. Have a nice day.
Guess it's you and me.
No way. I was gonna make him leave one way or the other. After that little introduction, I decided I had to get this ghost guy out of my apartment. So I went for the big guns. Professional help. And by help, I mean exorcists, priests, shamans, basically anyone who could get rid of a ghost.
I command thee, spirit, leave this place.
Turns out, exorcists aren't exactly fearless.
That's cute. You think this works? Oh, lavender. Fancy.
That was it. I was stuck with him.
So ready to admit this is gonna be fun.
Fun for who?
Come on, you'll see. Roommate life can be great.
And that was it. I wasn't just living in a nightmare. I was renting it. It had been a month. A month. And no matter how hard I tried, Jinu wasn't leaving. Did I accept it? No, I just endured.
You know, you're lucky to have me. People would kill for a roommate this chill.
Most people would kill to not have a ghost in their apartment.
Semantics.
He was everywhere, constantly hovering, literally. Ignoring him was the plan. But it turns out ignoring someone who can walk through walls is impossible.
Who's the guy in the corner box? His eyebrows scream trust, Bund.
Not now.
Wednesday. Is there a problem?
Oh, no, sorry. It's just my cat.
You don't even have a cat?
Some days I wondered what would kill me first, Jinu or the embarrassment he caused.
Morning, roomie.
Out. Get out.
Technically, I'm not in.
Boundaries? Jinu didn't know the meaning of the word. He didn't just invade my space. He invaded my sanity. Honestly, I needed some connection with the living, so I tried Tinder.
What are we doing? Netflix dome scrolling? Oh, Tinder.
Can you go be dead somewhere else?
Hey, I'm just trying to help. Swipe left on the guy holding a fish. They always have issues.
So, yeah, I found baby on Tinder. No fish pics, no gym selfies, just a normal guy with normal hobbies. Or so I thought. He was into stamps, and at first I thought it was cute, but then, ugh.
This one's super rare. It's from 1964. See how the corner's slightly misaligned? Printing error.
Okay, I know it wasn't exactly thrilling, but he was cute, and I figured I could survive an hour of this, at least until he showed up.
Is something wrong?
Oh, ask about her favorite stance next. Chicks love that stuff.
Go away.
Wait, what?
Not you. I mean, yes, please show me more stamps.
These are my favorites. I call this one Little Blue because of the ink smudge in the corner.
Little Blue. Adorable. Maybe next he can knit it a tiny sweater and rock it to sleep at night.
Oh, I hate you.
Did I say something wrong?
Nah, she's just got unresolved feelings for me.
If you weren't already dead, I'd kill you.
Bathroom? Where's the bathroom?
Right down the hall. With baby safely in the bathroom, maybe, just maybe, I could save the date. You cannot keep doing this.
I'm doing you a favor. The guy's a nerd. Stamps, really?
The white date is none of your business.
Sure, but you could do better.
Suddenly, I heard a thud. My first thought, did baby fall? Baby, are you okay?
Looks like Little Blue stamped out of here.
Oh God, I so hated him. I couldn't even date a guy in peace, cause of Jinu. Why can't you just leave me alone for one night?
Oh, tough love. It's cute when you're angry, but, you know, you might want to aim better next time.
Ugh.
Sweetheart, you really think a rubber duck is going to stop a ghost?
But who cares? You're ruining my life, Jinu. Why don't you just go away? After a long day and way too much chaos at home, I needed a break. The walk seemed like the only way to clear my head. I found a bench and sat down, ready to disappear into my own thoughts. And then he showed up.
Mind if I sit here?
Oh, no, go ahead.
You don't look like you're having the best night.
You could say that. Just one of those days, you know?
I get it. Sometimes you just need to step away and breathe.
Exactly. It felt unreal. A normal conversation with a normal, handsome guy. No weird quirks, no interruptions, just this.
I'm Tyler, by the way.
Wednesday. Tyler and I started meeting regularly. He was perfect. For the first time in months, I felt like my life wasn't a total train wreck. Jinu wouldn't stop asking where I went every evening. The more I told him, the more jealous he got, and for once, I loved seeing him on the receiving end of annoyment.
Let me guess. Another date with Tyler tonight?
Yes, actually, and we're going to have so much fun.
Just because I can't leave this apartment doesn't mean you can go anywhere you want. I get bored when you're not around.
Last time I chat, I was alive. I can do whatever I want. Bye-bye, Jinu. Don't wait up. When I returned from an amazing date with Tyler, I could feel Jinu's eyes boring into me. He'd been doing this after every date, grilling me like some annoying, overbearing ghost dad.
Another date with Mr. Perfect. So what did he do this time? Buy you another bouquet of flowers? Or maybe a shiny rock to match the doormat?
Mind your own business, Jinu. Suddenly, there was a knock on the door. To my surprise, when I opened the door, it was Tyler. Hey, what are you doing here?
I didn't want the date to end.
For a second, I relaxed. Just Tyler, nothing to worry about. Wait, how did he know my address? I never told him. I wanted to ask, but before I could say anything, he just walked in.
This is Tyler. This guy's got no manners.
Come on in, I guess.
Come sit with me. You're so beautiful.
It felt off. Something wasn't right.
I got you something. When you left the restaurant, I went to a jewelry shop and immediately bought this for you. Do you like it?
It's very beautiful. Thank you. But the nagging feeling didn't go away. I'll make us some coffee. I wanted to believe it was just me, that I was overthinking, but as I toyed with the locket, it clicked open. It wasn't new. My stomach turned. I recognized the woman in the photo. She was the woman whose apartment was robbed, and the phantom thief had taken her socks, too.
He's Zucha Cheapster. Got you secondhand jewelry.
Suddenly, everything clicked. The locket, the doormat, all his little gifts. Oh, my God, he's the phantom thief.
What? You need to call the cops right now.
My phone was in the living room, right where Tyler was sitting. I had to get it. I had to act fast. So how did you find my apartment again?
You told me the building number.
Right? But he was lying. I knew it. I knew I had to call the police.
What are you doing?
Just checking the time.
You had to ruin it, didn't you? I thought this could work, but now you know, and you've seen my face.
Tyler, stop. You don't have to do this. Take whatever you want and leave. I won't say a word. I swear.
It's too late for that.
Let her go. What the hell?
You touched him?
Yes, I did.
I didn't know how Jinu was doing it, but he was absolutely wrecking Tyler.
What's happening? Who's doing this?
That would be May, buddy.
While Jinu tied him up like a pro wrestler, I called the cops.
This is insane. Something's here. Something invisible.
Not something, someone, my ghost roommate, and he's a lot more useful than you. Tyler came in here thinking he'd rob me blind. Instead, he got his butt kicked by a ghost. Moments later, the cops arrived and arrested Tyler after I gave him the pendant, the doormat, and all the other gifts he had given me. He's the phantom thief. He attacked me. These are all stolen. They belong to his victims.
Yeah, these match the descriptions from the recent robberies.
You're under arrest for multiple counts of burglary and assault.
Yes! Yes, I'm the phantom thief. I did all of it. Just get me out of here, please. There's something in this apartment, something invisible.
Okay, let's go, buddy.
And just like that, it was over. Tyler was gone.
So, not to brag or anything, but I did just save your life.
Oh, don't act like you're some kind of hero. This is all your fault.
My fault? How is this my fault?
If you hadn't been such a pain, constantly hovering, driving me nuts, I wouldn't have been so desperate to date someone like Tyler.
Okay, fair. But you're welcome for the whole kicking his ass thing.
Fine, thanks for that.
You know, we make a pretty good team.
Don't push it, Casper. How did you do it anyway? You've never been able to touch anything before.
I don't know. Something overcame me. I couldn't just stand there and let him hurt you. I had to do something.
That's kinda sweet.
Yeah, well, don't get used to it. Did you just admit that you like me?
Don't ruin it. For once, Jinu wasn't just an annoying pain. He was something else. My ghost roommate, my protector, and maybe a friend.
Hey everyone, my name is Zoe. Hit that like and subscribe. And this is my story. The day I was born, the biggest rainbow appeared over the hospital, and my parents thought that I was really special. They always treated me like a princess. Mommy, I want an airplane! And the very next day, my room was full of all the toy airplanes my parents could find. I always felt loved and had everything in the world, but sometimes I couldn't help wishing I had someone to share it all with. Mummy, I want a little sister.
Oh, baby, trust me, you don't need anyone. Our lives are perfect just the way they are.
But only they weren't. Soon after that day, I'd often hear Mom and Dad fighting with each other, and I noticed they started to drift apart, so I tried my best to keep them together. Mom, Dad, you guys want to watch a movie with me?
Your dad's busy, but I can go with you.
Maybe we can go tomorrow when you're both free?
I think it's just better if we go on our own love.
And my biggest nightmare came true. When I turned 14 and my parents announced that they were getting a divorce, it crushed my heart. Mom decided to move back to her hometown in Missouri. And since Dad was moving away for work, I had no other choice but to go with Mom. But the minute we got there, I got the shock of my life. Mom was freaking rich. She owned a huge house and farms in the town. Mom, how come you never told me about any of this?
Well, I just didn't think it was that important.
But this was huge to be kept from me. And turns out that wasn't the only secret she had. The next day, while I was strolling through the garden, taking in the peaceful view, a spider suddenly dropped from a branch right in front of me. Startled, I stumbled backward, tripped over a rock, and tumbled into a pit behind me. What the heck? Just then, I saw a girl my age running towards me, and she stumbled and fell too.
Ouch, my butt.
Hey, are you okay?
Oh my gosh.
Now get me out of this.
Okay. Hold your horses.
She ran away to look for something and came back with her mom. But just as that woman pulled me up, my mother ran over and pulled her away.
What did you do to my daughter? Get away from here.
Lily, what? What are you doing here?
It's my home too. I can come here anytime I want. And from what I've heard, you've been running the farm at a loss, so I thought I should come look into it.
Oh, so you just turn up out of nowhere to tell me my business? I'm shocked you're even showing your face here after what you did.
Morticia, shut up.
Then my mother signaled for me to get out of there. That's when I learned this lady was Mom's sister, Morticia. And that girl was my cousin Wednesday, and they lived in a house next to ours. And you didn't think this was important to tell me too? What else are you hiding? Do you have another husband and kids too?
Zoe.
I had so many questions, but she was refusing to answer any, and it was driving me mad. So I called Dad to ask, but he just said,
Oh, honey, I can't tell you much, but just remember, your mom needs you.
I had no idea what he meant by that, and I was so annoyed at all these secrets, so I just stormed out of the house and went towards the fields. But suddenly I noticed one of the scarecrows in the fields was moving. Holy freaks! I screamed and started running away, but the scarecrow kept following me, and suddenly it fell on the ground.
Ow, my knees.
Wednesday, why are you dressed like that?
I can't tell you that. My mom told me to stay away from you.
Oh yeah? Then what are you doing here talking to me?
I thought you were hurt when you screamed, so I came to check up on you, but now I'll have to go. Bye.
Wednesday, wait! I thought she'd know what was going on between my mom and my aunt, but turns out she was just as unaware as me. I offered to be friends with her, and she agreed, as long as we kept it a secret from our moms. Now, tell me, why were you actually here?
My friends dared me to do this all night, but then they all left me here.
She was really innocent and super funny, and always made me laugh so hard by mimicking the animals at the farm. At night, she'd sneak into my room with homemade cookies, and we'd eat them together while watching our favorite videos. By the time summer was over, we were BFFs, and when Mom enrolled me into the same school as Wednesday, we both were super excited because now we didn't have to meet and see secrets. But at school I learned that Wednesday was really naive and a lot of people took advantage of her. Wednesday, you shouldn't be doing your friends' homework.
It's all right, Zoe. My friends say practice makes a man perfect, and if I write all these things so many times, I'll become a genius.
Sometimes she'd make me want to bang my head against a wall, but at home, it was much worse, with Mom and Aunt's constant fighting.
I've been making the decisions regarding the crops all these years. Why did you sell this lot without even asking me?
'Cause you're dumb and we're suffering losses, so I need to take charge.
A few nights later, Wednesday and I decided to go out for a movie and we had a blast.
Oh my god, it was my first time in a movie hall, and I loved it so much. We should totally do it again.
But then suddenly, a stray dog came barking at us, and before I could move, Wednesday jumped over the fence and ran at the speed of light, leaving me behind. Just then, a guy came running and shooed the dog away.
Hey, are you okay?
He introduced himself as Jinu, and when he saw me looking at his hair, he explained it was because of a condition called poliosis. Oh, I see. Well, it looks good.
Thanks. And here, take this.
He took off his jacket and wrapped it around my waist.
I hope you'll feel more comfortable now.
Cute and such a gentleman. He then walked me back home, and as we talked, it turned out he was a senior at school and a national-level baseball player. When we reached home, Wednesday was waiting for me at the doorstep, but as soon as she saw me, she ran to her house, and now I wasn't going to talk to her either. Later that night, as I was sleeping, I suddenly woke up to see Wednesday. What the heck is wrong with you?
What the heck is wrong with you? Why were you with that jerk Jinu?
You know him?
Yeah, he's a bad guy and you need to stay away from him.
When I asked her to explain more, she refused to tell me and ran away. The next day, I saw Jinu in the cafeteria, and I was curious to know if he also knew her, so I asked him.
Wednesday? Doesn't ring a bell.
But before I could ask more, someone dumped an entire tray of food over me. Wednesday, what is the matter with you?
Oh, I'm so sorry, I just slipped.
Well, obviously I knew she didn't, but I didn't want to make a scene, so I just ran to the washroom to clean up. The moment I stepped out, Gina was waiting there for me with a change of clothes.
I had some clean clothes in my locker. They'll be too big, but they should work for now.
This guy was just perfect, but I had no idea why Wednesday was behaving this way. So that night, I went to see Wednesday and forced her to tell me why she hated me getting along with Jinu, and she gave me the most shocking reply.
'Cause he's into guys.
What?
Yeah, I knew his secret, but I didn't want to be the one to break it to anyone. That's why I lied to you that he's a bad guy too. You'd keep away from him and won't get your heart broken.
She then showed me pictures of him laughing and holding hands with a guy in a park. What? You could have just told me sooner, you know.
I tried to, but you were pissed at me for running away. I'm really scared of dogs because I got bit by one when I was 5.
Oh, Wednesday. I told her not to hide things from me anymore, and I was so glad to have my bestie back. From the next day, I started avoiding Jinu whenever I'd see him around school, but one time he caught me on my way back home.
I have no idea why you've been avoiding May, but if I've made a mistake, you should let me know.
No, Jinu, it's not like that. He then told me it was his birthday, and he invited me to the carnival happening in town. At first I was hesitant, but then I remembered how nice he'd been to me, and I decided to be a good friend. At least later that night when I joined him, I realized it was just the two of us, but we had a blast. We played so many games together, and Jinu won a giant teddy bear for me. While I was waiting for Jinu, someone suddenly called me from behind. I turned around and saw Jinu holding a bouquet of flowers. What? I thought you liked boys?
What? Who told you that?
I told him about those pictures, and he burst out laughing.
Oh, my God, who took those? That's my cousin who visited me quite a while ago, and I was holding his hand on our walk because he's blind. I'm not into boys. I like girls, okay? I mean, I really like you.
And suddenly I realized I got played by Wednesday, that little witch. Later, when I got home, I stormed off to Wednesday's place and went straight to her room. I can't believe I trusted you and you lied to me. You did this because you like Jinu too, right?
Yes, I liked him too, but...
Before she could say more, I jumped onto her and we broke into a wild fight, and soon our moms came running to separate us.
Girls, stop it. What's going on?
I told Mom all that happened, and Aunt Morticia started to laugh hysterically.
So the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, I guess. I knew you'd be just like your mother, stealing boyfriends as usual.
What did she mean by that?
Mom, please stop it.
But Aunt went on to tell us that my dad was originally her boyfriend, but Mom made him fall for her. Their parents asked Mom to dump my dad so the sisters could stop fighting, but instead, she ran away with him and never came back.
I have apologized to you 1,000,000 times. I'm sorry I hurt you, but we really loved each other.
He was my boyfriend. You had no business loving him, and I'm never forgiving you for that.
I watched Mom's eyes fill with tears as Aunt Morticia asked us to leave. Later at home, I asked Mom if she regretted marrying Dad.
No, I don't regret it at all, sweetie. Your dad gave me the best years of my life, but sometimes good things also come to an end. I just wish it hadn't cost me my family. I was too young and stupid to not consider my sister's feelings.
And the next day, I knew just what to do. I walked up to Wednesday's room and told her I was going to stay away from Jinu. I don't want a boy coming between us.
Oh, Zoe, it's all my fault. Like I said, I also liked Jinu, but my friends showed me all those pictures, and I believed them and thought, he's gay, and I've lost feelings for him now.
But you threw all your food over me that day. I thought you were jealous.
It was a genuine accident. I swear, I'm happy if you guys like each other.
Oh my God. My little sister was such an innocent baby, but there was one more pair of sisters that we had to reunite, and I had just the perfect plan for it. I called Dad and told him everything and asked him to come visit us. Thank you so much for coming, Dad.
You don't have to thank me, honey. I should have done this sooner and made things easier for your mom.
We then walked towards the fields where both our moms were working, and they looked super shocked to see Dad.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to apologize to you, Morticia. I was the one who fell in love with your sister first, and I was the one who broke your heart, so don't resent her so much and please forgive both of us.
Yeah, I'm sorry too, Morticia. Really and truly.
Don't worry, Lily. I know you didn't mean it. Let's forget it and start fresh.
We should never give up on people we love. They are always worth the fight.